Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the IWC Radio podcast. This time it is our Fastlane review show. WWE Fastlane from last week. Joining me this evening, Chucks and Will. No Beans, as Jagger just knocks over a bunch of M&Ms just now here. Sorry about that. No Beans, and I think we have a good reason here. We kind of pointed it out the other week that he was away doing some maybe we didn't acknowledge it on the show, but he was doing some Forza recently while we were recording, and apparently, oh, that was a little bit loud. Sorry. Here, he was making, I guess, a clip here of this recently. Here, hold on, Sorry, I lost my windows here. There we go.
There we go.
So he figured he'd give Forza a try, and then he did this. And then Mercedes, and then out of nowhere, he's going into a turn, and completely flips it. Completely, yeah. And then so there you go. So that's what Beans has been doing.
So I showed that to my wife, and she said, "Oh, is he okay?"
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, other than just ditching the show to flip a car.
Fine,
yeah.
Good looking game.
Yeah, it really is. Holy moly.
Look good. That's the first time I've seen it. Yeah, really good. I thought it was an actual video first.
Right? Yeah. Up until the where it goes to the 3, 2, 1, it does look like something you'd see off the TV or something like that. So that's what Beans has been doing. I'm not sure why he's been ducking us, but he did phone in the predictions for Wrestle Dream and also Fastlane here. Speaking of Wrestle Dream, just so that we have it on the
Fastlanes.
Hey,
I was just saying,
That's the end of the line for him.
That's a good.
He's been ducking us.
That's a good segue. Yeah.
He's quite badly injured to that class.
Just to put it over, because we didn't get a chance to get everything filled in last week. There it is. Beans did get it in on time. I just didn't see it for whatever reason, so I was able to fill everything in just in time there for, or rather after the fact. So there you go. Okay. Photoshop just seems to. There we are. I lost the window for it there for a second. Yeah, that's basically to get everybody up to speed. That's what Beans has been doing. How are you guys doing this week here?
Yeah, pretty good. I've just witnessed possibly the worst fight in air quotes I've ever seen.
Yeah, you're talking about the Logan Paul Dylan Danis fight, which just concluded a few moments ago.
I know you guys did. We've been talking about it before we started, but that was ridiculous. It was. The other guy was Dylan Dennis, I don't know how you say the name. But he literally didn't throw a single punch. Well, apparently he threw 9. Yeah, it was just... He had no right to call himself a fight at all. To be fair to Logan Paul, I know he gets a lot of stick for basically being Logan Paul. But he was actually, he was trying to have a go. He was throwing punches, he was trying to make it a fight, but the other guy just didn't want to know. So yeah, let's not have Logan Paul needs to stick to wrestling. He's actually good at that. Which he did actually end the fight by calling out Rey Mysterio, so that might happen. that could be a thing.
I'm kind of surprised he was allowed to do it.
What
WWE
fight? Yeah.
Generally doesn't like their guys doing fights.
That's true. I never thought of that, but yeah, you're right. Maybe they probably have some kind of deal with them. They know it's not a fight as, per se, is it really?
They know it's not real.
Yeah.
They're well versed in that situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks like we're possibly getting Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio.
Boo!
And he's probably going to win as well.
Yeah, probably.
You're going to put your prediction in early.
Yeah, come on, put that down now, can't you?
Get that one down. I think you're probably right.
I
I
think
think
you're
I
right,
might
too.
actually lock that one in myself.
Same.
I'm surprised it's happened. I mean, it's obviously not been confirmed for Crown Jewel yet, but he's on the poster.
Mhm.
And you'd think, he probably wants the Saudi money like everyone else does these days. So, but just being that close to it, I mean, I say this wasn't really a fight as such, but it's only, 3 weeks away, Crown Jewel. So,
That soon.
yeah. Oh, we're getting the this. So his mate KSI and Tommy Fury, they were in the main event of this fight. This event, sorry, and it's gone to points, I think, somehow. And it
Oh boy.
looks like it's just about to be announced.
Oh,
Um, looks
was it
Tommy
gonna
Fury
happen?
looks like he's very happy about the situation. So he looks like he thinks he's won. Tyson Fury's got his coat on, so it looks like he's ready to go. Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, let me give you a little bit of music here.
Take the time about it. Also, I noticed they had Michael Buffer doing the intro for this. And I don't know who was arranging all this, but I guess they didn't pay enough for him to use his proper catchphrase. He didn't do "Let's get ready to rumble." He just shouted "Let's go."
He owns that catchphrase. He can
Exactly.
do that whenever he wants to.
Well, they probably didn't pay enough for him to use it.
I think that's exactly right,
Does
yeah.
he charge for it? No, like,
Probably.
you can get me, but you don't get the line. So that's just all in the one thing.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Package deal, yeah.
Well,
Without the line, what's the point of having Michael Buffer do...
Right.
no. I thought Logan wouldn't have, but sorry, Logan Paul was behind him. Sorry. He looked very happy, but what's happened? Oh, Tommy Fury won. There you go. Tommy Fury beat KSI. Shocker.
Yeah, that's what I thought might happen there.
Logan's not happy.
Why would he be?
Enough talk about Logan Paul. We mentioned him too much already in the show.
Finally, thank you. Alright, moving on. Should we get to Fastlane?
Fastlane? Yeah.
Alrighty.
Why not?
And then we'll get into the Twitter Tuesday, or not Twitter Tuesday, the Title Tuesday edition of Dynamite and all that stuff there.
Twitter Tuesday is quite a good one though, because what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. I might have coined something there. Alrighty, here. I actually have my music. There we go. Somehow the little pinned list actually started working again on this little program, so how about it? Let me cut to it here on the screen. This was a Saturday show, right? Oh, that's not what I wanted to cut to, sorry. Hit the wrong button on that. I shot a tweet deck there.
October 7th, so that would have been, Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday. I believe the next one's a Saturday as well. Crown Jewel's a Saturday. Well, that's slightly different start time, innit? Being over in Saudi.
Yeah.
It's quite good for us, actually. It's like normal time for us. We haven't got to stay up late.
5 or something. That's
Yeah.
cool. All right. I have to admit I haven't seen the show yet, so you might have to fill me in on the details. But the show opened up with new tag team champions.
Good.
I didn't think it was going to happen. Will didn't think it was going to happen. Smootin' Beans gets points for Cody and the Uso, new tag champions. I did see a little clip of them in the post-show press conference thing.
Yes.
They'd had a few libations apparently on the tour bus.
We need to. We did it once with a few AEW shows, didn't we? We need to do a watch along for that. I think.
Yeah, I think we might.
Because it is really good. Their bit's only on for not very long. The rest of it was very standard WWE press conference fodder. But
Yeah.
their bit was, yeah, that was probably the best bit of the whole night actually. But yeah, I didn't see them winning this. I didn't see Judgment Day winning it yet. Sorry, Cody winning it. I didn't think Judgment Day were losing yet. Should I?
He's right back in the tag team thing.
Hey, finish the
He
story.
had a little brush with the big time, and it's over.
Yeah, he finished the story. Therefore,
Well, you
he's
say
tag
that,
champion.
but moving on to SmackDown later on, it's possible interesting things happening. Get to that later.
Interesting things. Oh, okay. Interesting things. Big things popping.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Maybe more on that press conference thing later. Then. Second match was, as I believe, you called, Carlito was the LWO's.
That was the
backup.
big rumor going around Twitter. Sorry, X. Will it ever be known as X? It's all going to be Twitter, isn't it?
Well, now it's known as X, formerly known as Twitter.
That's right. Yeah.
That's what you have to call it.
Yeah, that was the big rumor going around, and it was true.
And
And apparently he's back full time as well.
Yeah, he's back.
Although I didn't like his new music.
He's got new music.
He's got
Yeah.
new music. It's no longer I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Yeah.
Well, what's the point of having Carlito back then?
Well, exactly.
My thing is his Titantron art. You never got a decent
Yeah.
shot of it?
Seeing you putting out this shit.
Well, what the fuck is this?
It's like a kid show.
Yeah.
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 And at one point,
Oh.
it has like some part, like he says something. It's like "It's me" in the song, from what I remember.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I
Yeah,
thought he was trying to get away from the whole cool thing. Maybe the new Carlito, but first thing he said on SmackDown. So,
We'll find a
That's
sample
not true.
here.
Yeah. Let's listen to some of this new.
yeah,
Guru.
Hold on one sec here. I gotta mute you guys on the stream so that WWE doesn't come after us. Like, hey, who's playing our music on the YouTubes here? So one moment here. They can hear me. They just can't hear you guys or the audio. But here you go. Let's see if this. Wait, is this like a mid-eye version? Wait. Hold on. No, that can't be it. No. How about this one? Although that version was close, I gotta say. Does it? But that's basically it has him like saying stuff throughout it, but I guess they edited it out just for the music. It's a nice little sample. Yeah, that's probably why they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to stroke a check out to Jim Johnson. Yeah, there it is. It's me. It's Carlito. Like, it's so bad. Let's see. Did they play it for the end here? Let's see. Hold on. No. Okay. It's me. It's Carlito. Okay. Now the stream can hear you. There you go. That's what you missed.
Don't know
Wow.
what's going on with whoever's making the decisions for the music right now.
Needs a
some
new
horrible
job.
Choices.
It sucks.
Yeah.
There's that one. Johnny Gargano's got some weird version of his original music.
Oh, he had good music too.
Exactly, but it's the same song, but they've got someone else doing it, and it's just horrible. Yeah, they played Sami Zayn's heel music on Raw.
Yeah. I saw that.
That was,
I was like, what in the
I'm in
world?
charge of the music right now, but yeah, need to. Need someone new. I'll do it.
It's me. Unless you're like Steve Austin or like The Rock, WWE ain't stroking.
DDP.
Oh god,
It's me. It's me.
it's DDP. WWE ain't stroking a check out to Jim Johnston for whatever reason. Like I don't get why.
Is that how it works? He gets paid for when they use his music?
I
Surely he
assume
makes
so.
the music and then it's just theirs.
Yeah, I would have thought it would be all sort of covered by. He was employed by them, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it has something to do with royalties, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know
They
why you would
changed
get them, but yeah, they have.
Just while we're on music, they changed Tommaso Ciampa's back. He had a weird version when he first come back this year to the main roster. And then when Vince disappeared again, they give him his old NXT music back, which a lot of people seem to like a lot better than whatever he was then. But yeah, the
Goddamn pal.
WWE music used to be really on point, but lately it's not good at all.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I totally forgot to do this.
Whoa!
No, are we on?
This is a Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Oh.
I have a strawberry cream Dr. Pepper. I'll drink that.
I bought something today which I haven't tried yet, but I'm a bit unsure about trying it. So I'm trying to cut down on my whole sugar situation. Oh.
Sorry.
Alright. So I bought a bottle of Dr. Pepper Zero, and I'm not sure about it.
Try just a regular Dr. Pepper, because that has some sugar in it, but a fair amount of sweetener as well.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, so it kind of tastes a bit diet, but it might be a kind of a middle ground.
I don't know. This Zero might be okay. I've kind of taken to Pepsi Max lately.
Everyone seems to think Pepsi Max is alright.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's not bad. It's better than Coke Zero. Much better. But yeah, I don't know.
Alright, so Carlito's back and they don't want to do the whole
It's
Carlito
me.
thing. They need to update Carlito. Now he
weird,
spits in the face of people who don't want to be lit.
First thing he said there was, the interview in backstage SmackDown, he went, you know what, Fastlane was cool. Like,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, I don't know what to do with him. Good to see him back though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like Carlito.
Right, where were we? So, Carlito's back and he helped the LWO win. So, Lashley and the Street Profits, I guess that's just not going to be a thing for very long.
I don't know.
I don't know, I think they were still sort of together. But yeah, you might be right, maybe they're going to end up splitting them up.
I've been expecting it for about 2 years now. They keep talking about Montez Ford as like this next thing. He's going to be the guy one day. And
Yeah,
oh, it's got to happen at some point.
I mean, I thought they were trying to do a new hair business. I mean, they should never have split them up. That was one of Vince's last silly decisions, wasn't it, really?
Yeah. Why they did that. Women's title 3-way. So the last one, LWO, you all get points. I'm an idiot, so I don't. So that's how it went. Women's title 3-way, Io Sky retains.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's just points all round. Except, as you might guess, Smoot thought Charlotte was going to win, which is fair. I mean, it's not a bad guess. If Charlotte comes back, it's usually because she's winning a belt.
I didn't want to say Smoot, but I didn't say during the show because I wanted to get a point, really. But there was, I didn't see it myself until late on, but someone pointed out on Twitter that they bought a new Io Sky T-shirt out.
Oh
And
man.
it's got champion or something on it, so I thought, no, she's not losing that.
Yeah.
So, sorry, but you know.
No, you're fine. That's fair.
Your Sky merchandise, your Sky T-shirts, Champion of the Sky. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. God, would you wear that?
No.
Link it. I'll put it on the stream here. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see. Everyone's favorite game. Would you wear this?
Would you wear this? Always no.
The best bit is probably the back. 'Cause I like the logo of EO Sky there.
Yeah.
You put that on the front.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Champion of the Sky. No. I like the color scheme of it, but I don't know. It kind of looks low rent to me.
Just very quickly while we're talking T-shirts. Seen this one during the week. McIntyre's got a new shirt out. They advertised it as 2 new McIntyre T-shirts, but it's the same shirt, just one's in colour.
What's black and white? Out of the fire into the embers, orange flame T-shirt.
I don't know why they've done 2. I mean,
So they can
I
do
guess,
one in
yeah.
color and one in black and white. That's why they did
or
too.
I
Yeah.
suppose. Yeah.
What's with these phone cases though?
Oh, they
Kneel
love
to
the
the
phone cases,
steel.
they-
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wonder how many of those they've sold.
Yeah, that's a good point. We haven't done a. Maybe at the end of the show, if there's time permitting, we can do it. What the fuck is this? A broken wall sticker.
I've seen this. Yeah.
Look at the decal you put on your wall. It
Yeah.
looks like Drew McIntyre's ripped your wall up and is poking his head through.
I mean, I suppose they're not really meant for adults, they're meant for kids. But you know, if you had a few drinks and you woke up in the middle of the night, you saw that.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Claymore. No.
Yeah.
No. 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 No.
No.
Yeah, it's
That's
been a
like,
while.
yeah.
It's been a while since we've done a rummage through
Yeah.
WWE's
They
excess
did a
stock.
few. That daddy ones did a few for Father's Day, didn't they?
I
Oh,
guess.
that's probably what that
There
is.
was like
It's still-
316 and
Yeah, it's still not that great.
acknowledge your
Buy
daddy.
one of those for my dad. See what he says. Daddy 316.
Godly, yeah.
I really think they're missing out. All of their t-shirts are so bad. Both sides, WWE and AEW, they have terrible t-shirts. And I don't know why they haven't ever realized you can make a logo for a guy and just put that on the front. And that's it.
Yeah.
That Yo Sky thing, pick any of the Drew McIntyre, whatever, just the name of Drew McIntyre. That's fine. Don't make it more than that. Don't put his face on it. Don't put a catchphrase on it. Just simple. Might wear that.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's what when we were going to All In. That's what I was looking for. Just a not. I mean, some of AEW shirts are horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But I was looking for just a general, a logo shirt, and they don't have them. The only one I could find was a general AEW shirt with the AEW logo on it.
Well, you wanted just like a all-in logo.
Something like that, yeah.
Not that I was there.
No, they don't do them.
Oh, they did. There was
Were they on sale there, were they? Probably were.
all in I was there t-shirt. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. All in, was that the one? Oh, it's not how I remember it looking. But yeah, oh yeah, no, there it is. That's I did that one.
Oh, right, yeah.
Anyway, so triple threat. Io Sky wins the match. She retains. And then we move on to a tag. John Cena's back. He teamed up with LA Knight. Obviously, they're going to win. That's points all round for everyone. How did that go? I'm guessing Roman wasn't there to help out the Bloodline.
No. I don't know much about it, to be honest with you, but it was fairly standard, face tag team match win. I don't think there was anything too out of the ordinary. I can't remember about it.
Knight won. Knight got the win.
He did.
Cool.
Yeah, he did.
All right. And then we're straight to the main event. 5 matches. That is it. We're straight to the main event. Last man standing for the World Heavyweight title. Seth freaking Rollins freaking retained. So point for me and Smoot. Not so much for you other guys. Rollins still the champion.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be his time to lose, but clearly not.
I was starting to doubt myself a little bit because it does feel like about that time for Seth's reign, and it's not often they have someone lose a match and then lose a second stipulation. Just feels like with the last man standing, maybe it was his time. No, it's Nakamura. They're never going to take him seriously.
Yeah, it was a decent match. There was a bit of a, I think I just found it actually. He did a bit in the crowd where he basically threw him up some steps. There's been a video come out since. I'm just trying to get it up so we can maybe see it. You can actually see it on the show. It wasn't particularly well done. He basically landed on what was essentially a mattress.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about here.
I think I might have just found it actually for you.
Rollins performed a Falcon Arrow on Nakamura from an elevated platform through a table of equipment.
That was a bit earlier on, yeah, that was quite good.
That says in the end, and
yeah,
that's what they think the end was.
there we go. Don't know if people can show it to me, but there it is there. That's a fan cam.
I don't know how
But
WWE would treat fan cams, but I might.
Media gets away with it.
Yeah, I guess.
But even on the main show, on the actual footage, you could see it wasn't greatly done. You didn't even try and hide it, really.
It just boings off the thing.
Oh yeah. He just bounces off of it. Yeah, that whole crash pad was like right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got a screen cap of it.
You could clearly see it on the proper footage as well. But yeah, that was only let down.
Yeah, here it is.
So, yeah, the match is pretty cool. You gotta tell you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just there.
Like he just bounces off of it, and everybody's just like, "Oh, how devastating!" Like, are we really just ignoring the crash pad that's like right there next to the people?
It falls like 4 feet down onto a crash pad.
Yeah. Yeah, he falls onto a mattress. That's the best. Yeah.
The spot before where he put Nakamura through the table, that was bad. But yeah. Bit of a low point, but it was a decent match.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, that was it. So points for me and Smoot for that one, and that's another pay-per-view in the books. On the night, 5 matches to predict. Me and Will coming in a joint third on a 3 out of 5, which is not too bad, I guess. And joint winners Smoot and Beans together on 4 out of 5. Pretty good. Which takes us up to 40 matches we have predicted overall, and Smoot's still behind, but not by much. 26 out of 40. Will just ahead on 27, then Beans on 29, and I'm just scraping by on 31. So still pretty close. A couple of longer pay-per-views, and anything can happen.
I don't know about that, pal.
Anything.
That's true, I guess. Yeah.
A long way to go. We've got quite a few pay-per-views left.
So we got Crown Jewel up next, and then Survivor
Crown
Series,
Jewel,
where
Survivor
CM Punk will
Series.
not be.
Yeah. Survivor Series. What's December? We got one December.
They haven't announced it apparently.
Yeah.
There's nothing there in the schedule.
So we got the Rumble,
And the Rumble.
Chamber,
Elimination Chamber in Perth,
and Paris. Yes,
and then WrestleMania XL.
exactly. 2 nights as well. Don't forget.
I'm sorry, hold on. Everything's fine, but I just went to Wikipedia and now they're doing their annual fund drive here.
Oh yeah. Also,
Like,
the
hey,
Jimmy Wales.
Yeah, we need money. How would you like to pay us? And then you go ahead and scroll down and look at this bullshit here. Sorry to interrupt, but you only had a 5% chance of seeing this message. Please donate $3. Sorry? That doesn't make it more incentive to give you money.
If you're sorry, just don't put it on there.
Yeah.
Don't do the message. You're not sorry.
Oh god, now I can't even. Oh my god. And then the only choice is like, yes, I'll donate. No, but maybe later when I have more time. And I hit that, and it's like, hey, send me an email.
That's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much, man. Not doing it.
In which case, this is what I do. Just go to uBlock
Yeah.
here.
There
Hooray!
you go. Done.
Perfect.
Take that, Jimmy Wales.
Yeah. I like Jimmy Wales. I just don't like him begging for money constantly.
That's the only thing I know about him.
Yeah.
So I don't like him
I
based on
don't
that.
think so.
I think he's a bad guy.
Let's see, 2023, October. Deadline is what it's called. It's a network
That's
exclusive.
NXT.
Oh.
Thanks to that, yeah.
Here I thought it was something cool sounding for the main card, but apparently no, it's just NXT. Alright, well. If not, then it's just Royal Rumble in January. Which I don't know how I like about this being the key art for it. Hey, let's just have everybody's heads but slightly rotated 15 degrees from Charlotte. That cool? Cool. Alright. Anyway.
I've seen a lot of people, mainly Americans, not happy with them announcing the chamber in Perth next year. Mainly because it means you're gonna have to get up late to watch it.
Fuck them.
And then, then it was quite funny. It was quite funny because then a lot of people from the UK replied and said, "I don't think we fell for the last 20 odd years."
Pretty much, yeah. Let's see.
So that'd be just like kind of early morning for us. It'd be kicking off at 8 or 9 or something, I guess.
I think someone said 6, but yeah.
6. Oh, wow. I'm not waking up at 6 a.m. for Elimination Chamber.
No. They still sell an Edge shirt there.
Oh, sorry, what?
They're still selling Edge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm quietly scrolling through.
Red Edge t-shirt.
This is all the clearance stuff. I was a little sad because I scrolled up and the first thing I saw was this Uncle Howdy mask. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Apparently, they added loads more new stuff because I mean it's probably the wrong thing to say, but obviously they must have a load of it still left.
Yeah.
But they've also, which is quite nice. They've also said any proceeds are going to her family as well. That hat's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was gonna point this out because I saw this earlier.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Alexa Bliss over here. SummerSlam. Brock versus Cody.
That Cody phone case is quite good. I like the logo. They need to give more of that.
This one?
Yeah.
with the autograph
I
thing.
know that he had that in AEW, didn't he? But I like that logo.
It's on its neck, you know that, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Just throwing that out there. Maybe somebody doesn't know. This is where I got to. They got a bunch of Matt Riddle stuff since he's no longer working for the company.
Yeah.
Look at this. Payback for the World Heavyweight Championship. Pittsburgh, PA. Seth Rollins, Nakamura. Street Profits, 24/7 title. Edge, as you pointed out on a moment ago. This is what caught my eye. I was like,
Old Matt Riddle Contenders boxer briefs.
There's a scene that there's a Miz pair of them with the words "My balls are massive" on them.
Okay, that's pretty good, actually. I like that. That one actually fits. Sandals, Night of Champions. How many pages are there? Hold on. 5? Okay. Hulkamania. Stars and Stripes. The Good Brothers.
The Good Brothers. Are they gone?
No, still there.
Yeah, they're still there, I
That's what
think.
thought.
Yeah.
Still there.
Natalia Maid in the Dungeon. That... I could see somebody wearing that outside of like WWE, you know, like a D&D sort of thing.
Bunny. Not so much.
Men's Navy. Charlotte Flair, 14-time world champion.
I was supposed to say Flair because it's a horrible way.
Yeah,
What
like,
are they going for there?
they're trying to go for the elite way of spelling Flair, but you got to have a font that makes it look like the 4 is the A.
Do the other 4 with the angle.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Don't do that kind of figure 4.
Because that looks like an H. Like you're one leg away from an H in the 4.
Yeah.
This is why it's like $16. So there you go.
Also because she's going to win her 15th any day now.
Yeah, that too. KO Mania, Wrestle Zane shirt there.
At the UK title there, how much was that?
Oh, this one, yeah,
It's
$300.
pretty expensive.
Whoa, yeah. 300.
Yeah, because they're replicas, you know.
Mm.
Almost gone. The Brock Lesnar NXT flannel, sporting the NXT colors. SummerSlam Detroit, Bad Bunny. Nothing too outlandish. The Bianca Belair hat is like the most like what in the fuck sort of thing.
Could wear that polo shirt there, that logo shirt.
Fool around and find out.
No, up.
Oh.
It's a polo. Where's
there you
that?
go, it's on the left.
Oh, this
Oh,
one.
there you go. I thought you
Nice
just
and
looked like
simple.
one of the crew guys.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you wear it at an event and you get backstage.
Yeah.
WWE Tribute Polo. Antigua Black.
Tiga Black Tribute.
It's nice and simple that I'd wear that.
By the way, is this supposed to be a tree? What is? Oh, it's Braun's face. I was like, what is the?
Oh yeah.
It just looks like a weird airbrushing.
Mm.
WrestleMania California, $19 long sleeve. Page 3. I really think there's just the man's back in town. I think there is just like 5-page here. Karrion Kross. Men's brown
He's quite nice.
Briggs and Jensen Country Girl t-shirt. Or Country Grit, I'm sorry.
Who the hell are Briggs and Jensen?
Great question. I was about to ask you that, Will.
Josh Briggs and Brooke Jensen. They were they were in NXT for a while.
Say,
one of them was a
NXT,
virgin and the other one banged a lot, I think. That was the gimmick.
Money in the Bank.
Wow. These hoodies are nice. These simple hoodies, I like them.
Yeah. Like this one right here, the SmackDown one.
Acknowledge your daddy.
All right, we found our new. This one's almost gone too. This is a new outlandish pick
Seeing
there.
someone on one of the shows in the crowd wearing one of them. People actually buy this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people are like, I want that.
See, that's good. The Rock hoodie, I like that.
Mm-hmm. This one I would wear if it didn't cost me an arm and a leg.
Expensive though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you are literally paying for the logo. You could buy a hoodie a lot cheaper than that.
Why does Kane have merch? What the fuck? He's ruining, what is it, Knoxville, Tennessee, or whatever he's from? Oh, there's more than 5 pages. Knox County. And kind of just breeze through here. Yeah, the simple logo hoodies aren't that bad, I gotta say.
That's like the third or fourth pair of Cody Rhodes flip-flops that I've seen.
Well, this
Why
one's
has he
for...
got so many different pairs of flip-flops?
This
Not
one's
even
for...
Matt Riddle, who wore flip-flops and pigeons flew out of them.
That's true, yeah. I mean, that was for youth, so you've probably seen them for, like, men's, women's.
Could be.
Time's Up TikTok, SummerSlam. Kneel to the steel. I like that Money in the Bank. I don't know if I would wear that on a shirt, but it's not bad. Tribal Chief is my daddy. That's worse. That one's worse.
I'm guessing this hoodie don't sell well. They're in clearance.
I don't know. Like, you'd think it would be the thing that's like in right now, considering we're heading into autumn and whatnot.
Getting a bit colder.
Yeah. When you want to be part of the NWO, but you got to be official about it.
You gotta look corporate.
Let's see.
What? There's more pages. It keeps going.
Yeah, I'm trying to scroll through.
Money in the Bank glass.
$8.50 for a Money in the Bank glass. 16 ounces. This one looks nice. The pullover. There's fourth pair now.
Well, there you go. Even more.
WrestleMania. Ronda Rousey replica gloves. SummerSlam in Detroit. Smoking skull ornament for Steve Austin.
This all sucks.
The hoodies aren't bad though. I might get one of these eventually.
I mean, now's the time. Some of it's going away, apparently. But yeah, it's just a load of hoodies.
A lot of hoodies.
Yeah. The organic
bro.
Apparently, I guess Matt Riddle might be organic or vegan or something.
No pesticides.
No pesticides. No GMOs.
Who's title belts today?
Hold on.
Sorry.
It's alright.
The side plates, I mean.
Side plates.
Side plates.
New Day.
Big E.
Big E.
Big E. I thought it was a big show.
That would have been funny.
Big G.
Big G. No more BS.
You're a superstar. What's the You're a superstar?
Wait, what? Oh, this?
It's an activities book.
To unlock your star power.
Unlock your star power. Whoa. Been needing that.
Booker T with his own side plates. Looks like he's a champion of some sort of esports league here.
Yeah. More flip-flops.
More for the fifth pair.
Ah, there he goes. See what I mean? He's got so many.
The boy. Almost gone. What do we got here? Lita. Mm-hmm. It's nice to see the side plates of like what they would have if in case they were a champion.
Is that LWO with a Union flag?
Yeah. They won that Money in the Bank, didn't they?
Oh, I see. So it looks kind of cool, but then it's, LWO.
Didn't they change it to London World Order?
Oh,
that's not
I'm
bad.
Definitely not wearing it. I prefer to rep the Latino than the London.
Played the game, changed the game. Triple H, almost gone. How about this one right here with the two different flags, Puerto Rican and Mexican. Johnny Knoxville. Gunther. The handprint there. Shouldn't it be a foot? Because they're sandals?
Yeah.
He chops your feet as well.
Stacy Keibler. Oh my god.
Lily.
There's Lily coming out of a box-like structure.
Let's see. Again, it's just nothing but hoodies here. Some sweatpants as well. This ain't too bad. I would get this, I think, if I had the money. Maybe not for the Ultimate Warrior because he was a bigot, but
He had some views. That guy.
yeah.
He had a few views.
Right. Every time we get to like sandals, hey, there we go, number 6 right here. This time the logo's like
Cody Rhodes
enlarged.
They love a flip flop, don't they?
Almost gone. Bianca Belair, no rest for the best. NXT, John Cena. Alright, we'll get to like page 10 here and then see if that'll be the end. Hulkamania polo over here.
Mustard yellow polo shirt. No, thank you.
Again, I would wear it, but not for Hulkamania. Shorts. Seth freaking Rollins with a weird painted color. Matt Riddle, Sami Zayn, AJ Styles. Country music in my heart. Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that. I'm an extreme Paul Heyman guy. Okay. I'll keep browsing here while we move on to the next segment. Which I guess, yeah, do you want to, while we're looking through, did you want to quickly recap Raw and SmackDown for us, Will?
Yeah.
If there's anything noteworthy?
I'm gonna remember.
While we just
to be honest,
get through this?
Raw wasn't particularly memorable. Let me just have a quick look to if I've forgotten something. I don't remember there being much to talk about.
Okay, that one looks cool. I kind of like that.
Yeah, there was the best bit, which shows you how good it was, really. McIntyre's still teasing this heel turn that he's been doing for a little bit.
Yeah.
So they had him and Seth were in the ring, and he basically challenged him to a match at Crown Jewel, which looks like it's going to be happening. So it's just going to be Drew and him at Crown Jewel. And then Damian Priest come out and Mysterio came out. Dominic Mysterio came out first and attacked Seth from behind. And then Dominic came out with the belt. With the briefcase. He was going to hand it to him. So it looked like he was going to cash in.
Yeah.
And then McIntyre stopped him and basically gave him a headbutt, which knocked Dominic out. And then he took the briefcase off him and launched it right across the arena, which I thought was great. Quite funny. But yeah, there was not much on Raw. Don't normally cover NXT, but I think we should this week.
It was Title Tuesday for AEW.
Yeah.
And they loaded the show.
They certainly did. So we had Cody come out.
What a coincidence, though, that it was this week that they decided to make this huge NXT show.
Yeah.
It's weird that it just happened to fall on the same week that Dynamite moved to Tuesday.
Yeah. On Dynamite, Title Tuesday, TK's birthday edition.
Yeah.
You say that though. I mean, it was obviously there was quite a few big names on there, but in terms of the actual show itself, it was pretty underwhelming. I thought there was nothing. I mean, there was all kinds of these rumors that this is going to be a huge show, you know. And there was nothing.
You were unimpressed.
Particularly major, but I mean, okay. They had Cody out making announcements that could have been done with anybody really. He announced that they'd be doing a men's breakout. They've just done a women's breakout tournament. They're going to be doing a men's one. Okay, it was kind of nice that he announced the fact that they're bringing the Dusty tournament back again. Obviously, that made sense for him to do that. But yeah, there was nothing major really. We had Cena come out later on. Which it was kind of cool. I say the whole crowd. There's not many in the performance centre. There's only a few hundred. They were all singing his theme word for word, which I thought was quite cool. He say he got involved in the match with Braun Breaker. He helped Carmelo win. Jake Cargill turned up. You seen her pull
Yeah.
up outside.
Yeah.
Ah,
They had a face to
But then
face
did
with her
nothing.
her and Charlotte on SmackDown. I saw.
I was on SmackDown. But NXT she turned up on NXT as well. And
Yeah. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead a little.
sorry, you seen Shawn Michaels welcome her into the building, and that was it. You didn't see her again. I suppose the biggest thing at the end was oh, sorry, I missed out. One of the matches was actually really good. They had a pub brawl match, or pub fight they called it, I think. The Brawling Brutes against, I can't remember who they were fighting. It was that memorable. Let me see if it's on here. It was second match on here. Was it Gallus? I think it might have been Gallus. Yeah, it was Gallus. It was basically a no DQ, false count anywhere type match. But it was all just the other pub things all around the stage. Dartboards, pints.
Dartboards.
pints.
One interesting thing is they had a pool cue and used it as a weapon. I thought it was
Okay.
interesting.
I'm sure that's easy to gimmick.
Well, yeah. But yeah, that was probably the standout match. I think it wasn't really a match. It was just a fight, wasn't it? But that was quite good. There was an interesting clip which went all around Twitter. There's this account called NXT Anonymous, which is it's an official account. It's not it's not just a fan or anything. But they've done stuff in the past where you see things that you're supposedly not supposed to be seeing.
Mm-hmm.
It's all done in secret type thing, and they put the cameras through a window in a door, and you saw Paul Heyman talking to Ava, which is the Rock's daughter.
Ah, Ava Rain.
Yeah, not Ava Rain, just Ava.
Not Ava Rain anymore. Obviously, not allowed a surname.
We've reached the end of the clearance section, by the way.
Oh,
There's hit row.
Really scraping the barrel.
That's a horrible share. That.
It's like they all passed away or something.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you saw Heyman talking to.
I knew that was a reference to Fuji's album cover.
Just sitting there still.
Yeah, head of the table. It's a bar stool.
Oh my god.
Pretty great. Let me take a look. Oh,
right,
let's see.
yeah.
I see. Gotcha.
So yeah, you saw Heyman talking to Ava, and don't know if you can throw that up, because it's on Twitter. It's not an official. It doesn't really matter anyway. It's on for a few seconds. Heyman's showing off his phone to Ava.
Oh yeah.
He had a bloodline case on it, and he's making a. He's really pointing at the word bloodline. That's just to give everyone the impression that that's what he was talking about. So yeah, I don't know if maybe she would be a good fit for the bloodline, obviously. Given that she's the daughter of. But see what you do with that. And then the last bit after the main event was Carmelo and Braun Breaker. Where Carmelo won, but then Breaker attacked him after it and said he's the only badass in the WWE. And then the gong went off, and
Bong.
Mr. Undertaker appeared.
I thought they were just taking a jab at Billy Gunn.
Yeah, so Undertaker appeared on his bike. He's the American badass. Back.
Mm-hmm.
Looking a little bit unsteady on his feet, actually. He was a bit walking a bit funny. I know he's getting on a bit these days, but But
and he got 2 fake hips now.
Has he? I'm not sure. Possibly.
I think so.
Having said that, he gave Breaker a hell of a chokeslam. Then he put him through the ring. But and then he walked off with Carmelo, giving him the rub, if you like. But yeah, the three big appearances was obviously Cody, Cena, and Taker, and they didn't really do a lot. They were literally only there because of who they were, really. But yeah, it did well, and it beat Dynamite, didn't it, in the ratings?
Dynamite was just kind of like a meh show. It didn't feel like it was stacked enough
Mm,
to compete with NXT. But
I
NXT
didn't. Yeah.
NXT kind of loaded the show because they didn't want to get their butts whooped in the ratings again. Um,
Oh yeah, I mean, you can understand them doing that. I mean, it would be embarrassing if they did get beat by Dynamite.
yeah.
Embarrassing for WWE. I mean, obviously Dynamite would love it, but AEW. But yeah, I didn't. I seen tweets from Tony. I mean, obviously he's gonna say it's the next best thing, isn't he? But tweets from Tony Khan before the show, before he went mental. Um, he was saying, this is the best Dynamite we've ever done, best card we've ever done for Dynamite. And I was like, no, it's not. But and then just jumping ahead to SmackDown last night was the season premiere, whatever that means in WWE. Because
It's a new season, pal.
no off season, and all
Yeah.
that. So it was actually a fairly eventful show. Roman Reigns was back for the first time in about 2 months, I think. He hasn't been on for a while. And LA Knight interrupted him and said a couple of insults towards him. And then Cena was there as well, so he's obviously getting the Cena rub as well from that. It looks like they might be going towards Roman and LA Knight already. Seems a bit too early for me, but seems to be
Yeah.
happening. I won't go through the individual matches. There was no bad matches, but the only other thing, two sort of things that happened. You mentioned the Jake Cargill.
Interaction, yeah.
Yeah, going face to face with Charlotte. Before that, we were advertising all week that Triple H was going to make a major announcement on SmackDown. And he announced that they're bringing back general managers.
No.
Because the whole draft blitz is really followed to the letter.
Yeah.
So
God damn
we
it.
need managers.
So Teddy Long's back then.
Unfortunately, no. Not even a sign of the anonymous general manager. He didn't even get a mention of it. But yeah, they had Adam Pearce in the ring while he was doing this announcement, and he gave him Triple H gave him a bit of credit for basically running the shows for the past 3 years or so. And then he said he was getting a promotion. To which he then said, "You're now going to be the general manager of Raw," which sounds like a demotion to me because he's done both for 2 years, 3 years, and now he's only doing one. But anyway,
He was unpaid before.
is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah. He's only there on the ring crew. He's supposed to just tie the ropes up, but yeah, he's actually been hired.
So and then he said, "So we now need to have a SmackDown general manager," and with absolutely no ceremony or any kind of hype or anything, he said the new general manager is Nick Aldis. Like we all were supposed to know who he was, because that massive wrestler. I mean, no disrespect to him, but he's hardly a huge name, is he? Up to the point where Michael Cole sort of has to explain who he was.
How did he explain who he was? Because
I can't remember exactly how he said it, but it's the usual stick of someone who's come in from somewhere else and always he's been a superstar all over the world.
Well, like Adam Pearce, like no one knew who Adam Pearce was when he showed up.
Yeah.
He was just a guy.
Yeah, that's true. But so yeah, Nick Aldis, and he was just he didn't even get an entrance. He was just stood there by the announce table. So,
They haven't figured out what to do for his music yet.
probably not. No. I'm trying to get a photo of him because he came dressed from Vince McMahon's wardrobe. By the looks of it. He had a suit on that I'm pretty sure Vince has worn in the past. I can't find a picture of him, but yeah. So yeah, so now, as I say, he actually announced that, if you don't know if you remember, the story was that when Cody announced that Jay was going to Raw, they'd agreed to trade for someone to go to SmackDown, and it wasn't clear who that was going to be, but it was announced this week that it was Kevin Owens. So it looks like they're splitting up Kevin and Sammy because Kevin's now gone to SmackDown.
Alrighty.
So
Good to know.
yeah, that was the news from SmackDown. We've got a season premiere of Raw again. Don't know what that actually means.
It's a new season.
I've just found this picture of Nicole. So if you want to.
Sure.
That's it.
Before we go, thumbs up, thumbs down of the week. Hold on. Let's see.
Thumbs up. I can't really think of it, actually.
Oh yeah, that is very Vince.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks different too. I don't know if he's just getting old or what, but he's a bit of a different look about him.
I didn't see. He was quite big in TNA, wasn't he? Or Impact.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of his run back then, but.
Hold on, it's the wrong monitor.
He was a gladiator.
That's all I remember him as, yeah. Gladiator.
Well, no, he debuted as a gladiator.
All right. Sorry, I'm with you.
But that's why they did it, I think, because he was a gladiator.
Livian?
Let's see if I can find a picture of Brutus Magnus for you. It was.
I remember that name, but it was Magnus, yeah.
They then called him Magnus after a while, because it was just silly. Because who is actually a gladiator in 2010 or whatever? Not many pictures of it. Oh, it's a tiny one. It's all a little bit gimpy.
Oh wow, even the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit gimpy, isn't it?
Bit gimpy, okay.
It's a bit gimpy.
What do you have for a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Sorry.
Well, it sounds like thumbs down for this new GM.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
Well, yeah, I haven't seen it, so I can't really claim that one, but it sounds like it should be one.
It was just the way it was done. It was just so sort of non-event. It was just like, this is happening.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's kind of how they see general manager these days. They used to be a big thing, didn't they? But you don't seem to see authority figures as a big thing these days.
Which is fine. Just don't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm sure I remember reading the report that Triple H wasn't a fan of authority figures. So
It's kind of good to have one, especially one who's going to be. Doesn't have to be like a babyface, but fair, like William Regal has been.
yeah,
And you call him out when there's a dispute and someone needs to announce that there's a match that's been made, and that's it.
yeah.
He doesn't get involved in the storylines. He doesn't have favorites. He doesn't, hold someone down for them to then overcome the odds. Just have a guy there who represents the company, who does the right thing, and books some matches occasionally. And maybe says War Games when he needs to say War Games.
That is kind of what Pierce was doing. That's kind of what he's done for the last few years, bro.
That's fine. Just have him do that.
Yeah, I don't know why they really need and 12 another one. But...
Well, there is. It's not really enough to be a thumbs down, but AEW does have the problem that a guy wants to challenge another guy to a match, and they kind of have to just assume that that's fine until one of the announcers goes, yeah, get in my ear, Tony Khan has made it official. I think it would be nice if there was a guy there that you could have say, yeah, all right, we'll do that. It's my job to make the matches. I've seen, yep.
QT Marshall.
Yeah.
Like if someone like QT Marshall.
Yeah.
But like we've just had it with MJF and I was going to say Adam Cole. It's not Adam Cole. It's Jay White, where they kind of wanted to challenge each other, and then it's like at the pay-per-view, I want a shot at your belt, and then but there's another level to that. Even if both guys want it, maybe Tony Khan's got something else in mind. So you kind of need to have someone there. So I don't know. Maybe that's what they're thinking. They just want someone who, with the authority, to say, yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Otherwise, it can't
get what you're saying.
My thumbs down is. Who was it? It was MJF said, "That's not a belt; it's a championship." It is a belt, but bigger than that. It's the AEW guys using the WWE words. Taz does it occasionally as well. He'll also refer to belts as championships. Jim Ross is obsessive about pronouns. It's like that whole thing that was really annoying and forced and unnatural in WWE has made its way over to AEW. Either because guys have been trained there for so long, like, you know, it's just been drilled into Taz's head that this is the way that you do things.
That's probably what it is, more than
someone's grown up watching that and they only ever see a belt referred to as a championship. Which it's not, it's a belt.
Yeah.
It's a belt.
They are starting to move away from that on WWE though a little bit. I was just the other week. They always said title opportunity.
Yeah.
And Michael Cole actually said title shot, which I was really shocked about. I know.
That's
yeah.
a big one.
So that's one thing we haven't mentioned this time. I'm going to give it a thumbs up as well. It come out during the week that apparently the guy, I can never say his name right, Ari Emanuel, guy in charge of Endeavour, he come out and basically said it was Vince McMahon's fault for the stock going down. And it looks like they've obviously not confirmed anything, that they're never going to do that, but the rumour is that Vince has been totally removed from creative completely, and
Really?
Triple H is back in 100% control.
Wait, who said that?
Ari Emanuel.
The Endeavor CEO?
Yeah. And apparently it's all on his day, but apparently the story is he saw the way the stock was going and didn't like it, which you wouldn't, would you, really?
Down is not good.
Yeah, so made a call that Triple H should be.
Do you have a source for that? I want to see that.
Yeah,
it was
it's
all
like your
over
sources,
Twitter.
Dave.
I can certainly find something for
Thank
you.
you.
Bear with me.
Another wrestling news website making
I
shit
don't
up.
think there's anything that he actually said Triple H is back in charge, but that seems to be the story that.
That's who it would be, right?
Yeah.
If it's not Vince, who else is it
Well,
going to
yeah. Because it come out, he was doing an interview about because all the TV deals are up fairly soon, and he was talking about possibility of Raw moving because he said he's open to that idea. So here's the quote. This is the exact quote he said. So the reason the stock is down, the market, thought Raw was the best package. I thought it was an increase in what was in line with expectations. Number 2, the PFL situation, and 3, probably Vince in our deal. He wants to be able to put at any point his stock. This doesn't make any sense, this transcript. He's 78 years old, he's been working at this for decades. So I think it's those 3 back-to-back issues that caused the stock to go down. I'm sure that made more sense as he actually said it, but So yeah, and then it's since come out. I don't know where this story's actually come from, but trying to find a source for you. But yeah, apparently Triple H is now a guy.
Allegedly, if the source is true.
There we go. Sports Illustrated 1 day ago.
Oh, link
Triple
it.
H and Vince McMahon have more defined roles in WWE.
Link it, so I can put it on the screen here. Ari Emanuel. Yeah.
So what is Vince's new, more defined role? Is it retired?
God, we can only hope, right?
If
Yeah.
you've noticed a change in WWE programming recently, you're not alone. Levesque, who is WWE's head of creative, had overseen all of the creative for SmackDown and Raw since the merger, which is precisely what his job entails. The difference is that Vince McMahon, who is synonymous with all things WWE, is no longer directly involved in dictating the weekly creative in the same manner he once did. McMahon remained the title of executive chairman in WWE, but he no longer possesses majority control over the company. That has allowed for change in the new regime, particularly in the creative department.
Interesting.
Multiple contacts with WWE and UFC have confirmed that Ariel Emanuel, who wields power as the Endeavour's CEO, is behind the change. Emanuel has long been a firm believer that in order for an organisation to be as effective as possible, people need to do the job they are assigned. In this case, that approach has empowered Levesque to exert his full influence in the company's creative sphere. So, there you go.
Thank you.
People need to do the job they're assigned. That's got to be a thinly veiled jab at Vince as well, isn't it?
So,
Like,
yeah,
no,
sounds like
you're the chairman, you do the right steel stuff. Creative's not for you.
Yeah.
Do the thing that you're supposed to do, not everything. Stop micromanaging.
Yeah, thank you for the link on that, because I'm sure if somebody were to, hear a blurb about that, I'd like to at least have some sort of source there in case they don't know how to Google themselves. Thumbs down from me. I know we're kind of running a little late here into Collision, but he's just here for me. It was Juice Robinson's anti-Semitism, basically.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that.
What a week for it.
Not the best week to do that, is it? Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Unrest in the Middle East between Israel and Palestine and all that, and not the best week to pull out a roll of quarters for to try to one up MJF. Gotta say, that's not the move. And because of this, I kind of caught a glimpse on Collision just a moment ago where they have it's MJF meeting up with Bob Kraft of the New England Patriots, who apparently is some sort of founder to combat anti-Semitism. So,
God.
Pardon the guerrilla nature of this here, but yeah.
So I don't think the idea was for Juice Robinson to be anti-Semitic. I don't think that was the angle here. It was a reference to a promo that MJF cut a while back about some bullying he faced at school, which was anti-Semitic. He was apparently had quarters thrown at him by other kids, and I don't know if it's true or not. I'm guessing it's not, but who knows? And it's a reference that was like, I guess what Juice Robinson was getting at was, this is going to upset you, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the idea, but it's a kind of roundabout way. You are throwing quarters at the Jewish guy. Like,
$10 worth.
Someone there probably could have looked a step ahead of what they were doing and thought, you never know what this is going to look like,
Yeah.
Someone's going to pull up, someone's going to get the wrong idea, or it's even the wrong idea. Wouldn't be the first time that Tony Khan's done something without thinking.
No.
Thumbs up. Thumbs ups are difficult this week. I'm gonna go for, despite being a big fan of the guy, I think it was the right move for WWE not to bring Punk back.
How do you know
Yeah.
they're not going to do that at Survivor Series?
There was lots of rumors that he was coming back at Survivor Series, that he was in talks, or talks were going to happen, or something, and then suddenly one day it was just, yeah, not happening now.
Did WWE say that?
Well, no, it's all just the same old rumors. It was like you look at Twitter or you look at Reddit or wherever you get your wrestling news, like Pro Wrestling Exclusive.
Ah!
It was all about, it was all about how talks are going to happen. Punk's looking to come back. Everyone wants him, and he wants to go. And then it was the next day. It was totally the opposite. WWE's not interested. No one wants him there. And I don't think it would have been a good fit ever. He wasn't happy there, and Triple H is still there. Maybe he's more powerful now than he was before. That's not good. He's said a couple of times that he wasn't going to get better at the place that was making him sick, or whatever the line was. And none of the top guys like him. Seth Rollins doesn't like him. Various others don't like him. So, how is that going to work? It's unfortunate because I would like to see him back on TV, but I just think it would have been a disaster for everyone involved, and probably for the best that he's not coming back. Give it some time. Tony Khan obviously wants him in AEW. He couldn't bring himself to fire the guy. He had to say Palmerhand was forced by, legal and everyone else. So, yeah, maybe in time he can just come back.
Kind of agree, but I also think that it would be great TV if he did.
I agree. I would have loved to have seen him go back, but I
Yeah.
think it was the right move for them not to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally agree. I would like to see him again somewhere.
I'm still not convinced it's not happening. I think there's still a fairly good chance it will. But even if it's just, I don't know, but a little, part-time Roman Reigns type style gig.
Yeah.
I think especially when you consider Survivor Series where it is, it's in Chicago. If there's not even just to get that one night reaction, I think.
Thumbs up for me is Tony Khan's Twitter nonsense on Title Tuesday before
Twitter Tuesday
and after the show. Yeah, this is gonna be wild here. Whoops, sorry, wrong window. There we go. Yeah, I have a message for them, and it's just an image saying "bald asshole." Triple H and Shawn Michaels looked to send Tony Khan a message, which they kind of did in hindsight. There was one where
he said something about Vince as well. Did you
yeah, if Sir Vince McMahon basically, here to kind of go into a rabbit hole. Thank you all who watched AEW Dynamite Title Tuesday last night. I thought last night was one of our best shows that we've ever done. Debatable. Fans in Kansas City were tremendous. The wrestling was great, and last night was the best birthday I've ever had. Thanks to all of you. And somebody's like, we were watching NXT, big dog, and he said, and I wasn't talking to you, and you don't even follow me, so I reply. And it's just Roddy saying, who gives a fuck, from an old, like an old Vine or something like that. To which somebody quote retweeted saying, if Sir Vince McMahon, I don't know if Vince has been knighted, if Sir Vince McMahon said this, there would be many failed AEW fans crying nonstop and furious. And then Tony replied, if Sir Vince McMahon said this, it would be the least of his alleged misdeeds.
Whoa!
Hello,
He
911.
went there.
Hello, 911. I'd like to report a murder. Let's see, what else here? Sorry, I didn't get...
That's a pretty good one, though.
Yeah.
I'll give him credit. I don't recommend it as the CEO of the organization, but yeah.
Yeah, there was somebody... this was something unrelated, but he said, this weekend marks 1 year since Mayo Clinic saved my mom's life. During her ordeal, many AEW talent came to me alleging WWE tampering, inducing them to break their contracts. I'll never forget these phone calls at her side in the hospital. It's when business became personal for me. And somebody replied to it and said, my mom, and Tony replied to them saying, my mom is stronger than you will ever be. And then they continued onward, to which he said, "You insulted my mom. Take this ratio personally." Which I guess he fucking ratioed the tweet into oblivion. I mean, there was that.
Find those
Oops, sorry. He also quote retweeted himself saying, "Not that I should be surprised, but the same WWE avatar accounts that spam me every day, no matter what I say or what it's about, now turning their wrath to my mom recovering from a near-death experience, is why I straight hate these people to the bottom of my heart with all my soul." Yeah, Tony Khan's wild on Twitter. More of that energy, please. Oops, sorry, I'm hitting all sorts of wrong buttons here. But yeah, there you go. That's pretty much the thumbs. I could probably load up the thumbs down box this week. Dynamite, yeah, kind of was a miss from what I saw of it, which was pretty much the entirety of the show. But I might have like spaced out here and there. I think Collision last week I kind of just was the one that I didn't catch all of at the time because I was watching Fastlane in the second hour. But yeah, there you go. Anything else you guys want to add before we get out of here on this extended edition of the IWC Radio Podcast? All right, we'll be back next week. Enjoy Collision and anything else. Have a great one. Take care. And thank you for the internet for not crapping out like it did last night. I blame Friday the 13th. Take care, everybody. Good night.